we will go with the next speaker, that is Judith Idialu, that is the president of the African International Trade Women Network and the Secretary General of the Organization of Women in International Trade. And she is here with us to present how we can support the entrepreneurs in African countries. So Judith, the floor is yours, and you can start when you want. You have the microphone off. We can't hear you.
Okay. Thank you very much, Klasira, and every member of your team. I'm so excited to be here today. Good morning, everyone. I'm so happy seeing all these beautiful faces. It's a great privilege to be here today. And I want to start by congratulating everyone because you're all superstars. I hope you all know this. Can I get a yes in the chat box, please? Because it's been a very quiet house. I've not seen anybody's communicating, and this is going to be like an interactive session. So please, can I get a yes if you know you're a superstar in the chat box, please? Thank you, thank you. Heba, Temilade, Justin, thank you all, thank you all. Yes, you are all superstars, that's great. So I'll start by saying that in life, if you don't build your dreams, people will hire you to build theirs. And then education and certificate has its own place. But what will make you stand out is actually your character. How you treat people matters. How you relate with people, how you build, how you respond to situations, how you are able to solve problems. You've been taught by the Institute of Technology, but I tell you, you are going to use all your theoretical knowledge to solve practical problems. And how you solve all these problems matters. My dad, while I was growing up, my dad, engineer Idialu, would tell you, ability will take you to the top, but character is what will keep you within an organization. In other words, character matters a lot. How you treat people, either the rich or the poor. You should learn as an entrepreneur, you should learn to treat people very well. It's not just about selling your product, but it's about the way you relate with people. Do not look down on anyone. Learn to believe in yourself, learn to trust yourself and trust the product that you're also trying to deliver. And for your own core competence, you should be such that it should be unique and you should be able to stand out from amongst your peers. So I will start by telling everyone that it is very important to have the following whenever you're starting your business. The first thing is your business plan. Your business plan is very, very important. You should have a blueprint of how you want to run your business. So the first thing is your business plan. The second thing is for you to believe in yourself. Avoid negativity. Some people will come, they will tell you, some can even give you some negative vibes, but do not entertain such. As an entrepreneur, you need to believe in yourself, believe in your dreams, and do not look down on yourself. Have the positive, have an optimistic, spirit. Nobody's going to help you achieve your dreams apart from yourself. If you don't tell your story, nobody will help you tell your story. And then the third one is you need to empower yourself. Empowering yourself, I mean, learning is a continuous process. Even if the Institute of Technology has finished training you, you need to keep developing yourself. You need to learn other courses, digital marketing, in terms of even selling your products. You need to learn sales, you need to learn marketing, you need to learn how to relate with people. And you need to empower yourself, even for your skill, even in terms of skill acquisition. You need to learn other skills on how to boost your business. The fourth one is that entrepreneurs should learn to save and invest. You should learn to save and invest. What I'm saying is for many women, they do not have that saving culture. Some entrepreneurs after investing and making profits, you see them taking the money and then they spend it for so many other things, which is not meant to be so. So they should have like a saving culture. Learn to save and learn to plug back into your business. Do not lavish the money. If you know you want your business to have a going concern, learn to save a particular percentage. Number 5, you should also have a very good record, a good bookkeeping record. And that your keeping records should consist of your sales, it should consist of your income, and it should also consist of the expenses. I hope I am communicating. Can I get a yes on the chat box, please? Please, I would like to know if we are all following, because these things are very important for you to get the market space. It is okay. Thank you. Then the sixth one is for you to learn to build a very good business relationship with people. Some people are just good at selling their product, but they do not know how to, when it comes to feedback from customers, they do not go, you don't go an extra mile to see that you're pleasing your customers. And then most times you just sell your product, but you should most times try as much as possible to get feedback from your customers. So build good relationship. Sometimes you can even send them birthdays messages. Some people do not do that. They just want to, you just want to sell your goods and services. Sometimes, you know, just build that relationship with your clients. And every organization must set, every entrepreneur must set goals. What I mean must be set. The A should be achievable. The R, your goals must be realistic. The R stands for realistic. And then the T, it stands for timely. This is very important when you want to achieve your goals and objectives as an entrepreneur. And then also for an entrepreneur, if you want to hire, your staff, because the people you're going to bring on, the people that are going to work with you will determine how far your organization is going to go. So look out for people that have integrity. Look out for people that are very intelligent and have that energy to drive your business. Because I tell you, if you don't have these three, I don't know, it will affect the foundation of your business. So integrity is very, very key when you're doing during team building. It's very, very important. So I would also like to tell you a story about a Nigerian successful businesswoman. Her name is Mrs. Ayodeji Mobokwe. She's the CEO of No Leftovers. She started her business with 1,000 naira, which is equivalent to $3 as at when she started. She was married to a pastor and she had 4 children. And when she started her business, she started her business in the kitchen. She was making moi moi. I know most of you may not know what moi moi is, but moi moi is like, it's gotten from beans. It is very high in protein. So she was making that. It's an African cuisine. She was making moi moi from her kitchen. She didn't wait to have all the entire resources. She started small with just $3. And then the $3 actually increased to about $100,000 within a month. She had 20 years of experience, and her last place of work was at Corona School. But then it came a point in her life when she was dissatisfied. People were not buying her products. And that didn't stop her. She persevered. She struggled, and she was not ashamed of the business she was doing, because she's actually selling on the streets, and she went back to Corona School. And I'm sure there are many of us that are out there here now. You may be selling a particular product or services, and then somebody just talks you down. Do not get discouraged. Learn to persevere, because I tell you, whether you like it or not, you will face it as an entrepreneur. You would face it. It's not all the time that you have everything rosy for you. You will face one challenges or the other. So at a point in time, Mrs. Ayodeji, it appeared as if everything was not working well for her. But then she was persistent, and then she held on to her passion and her faith in God. And then she was able to break forth. There was a particular time someone saw her, and then she was shouting, "Moi moi for sale, moi moi for sale." A woman met her, and the next thing she was like, "Oh, please, would you like to sell? Would you like to sell to our staff in our organization?" And that was her first breakthrough. And she became so excited, and her business had actually grown. Today, Mrs. Ayodeji has a large food outlet in Bagada, here in Nigeria, and Goldman Sachs has also invested in her business. I am telling you this story because I see myself also in her story. When I started my own business too, it wasn't too easy. In 2019, I started with this. I was working, I have over a decade experience in the financial sector. But then in the quest for, I've always loved food business and agriculture. So I said, okay, I said to myself, I had some women who were suffering from hormonal imbalance. And I said to myself, how can I solve this problem? A lot of young girls, even some ladies are also virgins and they are lactating. So I said, what can I do? What can I do to solve this problem? So I started doing some research. And then even some elderly people too, you see them coming back from, you see them, they get easily stressed. Even the people who work. So I started doing a research on tiger nuts. And that was how I started my own smoothie business. And it was so, I was amazed at people's response. I started back then with 150,000, which is equivalent to $416. And when I started, there was a time GTB Bank was doing we were doing an exhibition. So I went there, I applied, and fortunately for me, I was shortlisted. So I produced about 300 bottles of the tiger nuts. I was surprised that a lot of people came and they purchased my product. In fact, at about, I think the next day, I couldn't even meet up to the capacity. People came and I got good feedback from them. And then I was like, wow, just from a small smoothie business, people were so happy, people were excited. And what gave me that joy was the satisfaction, not necessarily what I was even, apart from the profit. I was happy that people were satisfied with my product delivery. So that is very important for every entrepreneur. So let me not take much of the time because it seems like time is fast spent. So in Africa, we are blessed with so much natural resources. We have gold, we have diamonds, we have iron, and Nigeria also we have oil. Nigeria produces about 2.5 million barrels of oil per day. We are blessed with so much natural resources. My organization, which is called the Africa International Trade Women Network, we empower women. We're for global trade opportunities. We are into agriculture, and then we also have other sectors. We have fashion and we have energy. We have also partnered recently. We also partnered with MAF Global in the United States, and University of Pennsylvania and the MAF Global team will be coming to Nigeria in July to come and empower some women in agriculture for mushroom farming. They'll be coming in July. And so we'll be happy to receive those delegates so that they can empower those women and they become self-sustained in their business. I also want to thank, at this point in time, I also want to thank the Institute of Technology, because when they brought this, when they asked me to come and give this presentation, I was so excited, and I was like, wow, there's so much opportunities for women out there. There's so much opportunities, and don't look down on yourself. I'm also a member of the 6th Region Global Chamber of Commerce. We actually network. We try to see how it's a network of both men and women. We have both men and we have both women in that chamber. So if you want to transact any business, even if it's gold, even if it's any natural resources, even if it's cashew, agriculture, import or export to other African countries, we are available to help you sell your product. Then I would just want to, I want to thank you for giving me this opportunity. If anybody has any question, you can drop it in the chat box. I'm available to answer your question. Thank you, Klasira. Thank you, all the members of the team. God bless you all.